what's up? Shout my nigga DJ Dirty. K-Man, what's up?
What's your motherfucking purpose on the block? Ain't got no work. What's your motherfucking purpose? Fuck that Glock and you ain't murking. I'm so sick of niggas screaming that they bossy, but they worthless. I'm so sick of niggas screaming that they bossy, pocket hurt. You fuck a lot of hoes, but you still ain't got no money. What's your purpose? You been trapping on the block and still ain't counting home. What's your purpose? You got extendos and 100 round drums and you gun still ain't did no murder. You a big dog, yeah, big dog got a bomb, but you still ain't did no service. What's your motherfucking purpose? Bitch on Dr. Boy, just tip to distribute. Bells in my trunk, watching 12 in my review. The OG and dope and I beat the track, don't lose. 24-hour try hard like a drive-through, chasing blue Benjamins. Hey, Javinci, my toe made some Magellan linen. I get the pot and the beater, then hit it. Ain't gon' lay up in that bitch, I'ma hit it. I get so sick of niggas screaming bitches. I finger fuck the Jackson, Grace, and Blue Bench. You a boss and big dog and ain't never working. I'm the connecting socket, ain't never searching. I can pull up with the trial murder. Front it out later on, let you reimburse me. I keep it 30 cause I will murder. Long way, what's your motherfucking purpose? On the block ain't got no work. What's your motherfucking purpose? Touch that Glock and you ain't murder. I'm so sick of niggas screaming that they bossy, but they worthless. I'm so sick of niggas screaming that they bossy, pocket hurt. You fuck a lot of hoes, but you still ain't got no money. What's your purpose? You been trapping on the block and still ain't counting home. What's your purpose? You got extendos and 100 round drums and you gun still ain't did no murder. You a big dog, yeah, big dog got a bomb and you still ain't did no service. What's your motherfucking purpose? Chasing skirts and laying up with a bitch. You talking that shit but ain't serving that shit. You strut like you really be murking some shit. Your family gon' have to come ID your pick. I'm out here trafficking pounds in the Honda. I like them blue Benjamins in the bundle. You niggas out here trapping turn the belcher. I get them bricks out the Atlanta Falcon. Break it out, speed it up, whip up that show no. I take a Molly brick, sack up some caps. What the fuck is your purpose for round with the work and that 30 round clipping? You ain't got no trap. You tryna fit in and you tryna adapt. I double park the Benz in front of my trap. With double FENs, I blow off a cap. Long way, what's your motherfucking purpose? On the block ain't got no work. What's your motherfucking purpose? Tote that Glock and you ain't murder. I'm so sick of niggas screaming that they bossy, but they worthless. I'm so sick of niggas screaming that they bossy, pocket hurt. You fuck a lot of hoes, but you still ain't got no money. What's your purpose? You been trapping on the block and still ain't counting home. What's your purpose? You got extendos and 100 round drums and you gun still ain't did no murder. You a big dog, yeah, big dog got a bomb and you still ain't did no service. What's your motherfucking purpose? Damn, dog, I don't got no idea. What's his purpose? I just be doing what I be doing. Maxwell Studio Versus. I'm stoned and I still got a purpose. Who hired me? He ain't hired me.
Real lobby runners.
Engineer, you hired me?
Long way, long way.
You ain't hired me.
Mr. Blue Benjamins.
God, let me forgive, never let me forget. Mic check 1 2 1 2. You want beef with the king? What is you gonna do? We back. Another episode of Hood Tales with ConeHead. It's an early bird special. You already know what time it is. Coming to you live and direct. Today we gonna kind of pick up on yesterday in part 1 of New Self-Purpose. We talking about New Self-Purpose part 2. You know, if you listen to the episode yesterday, it was about New Self-Purpose. It's about spiritual purpose, relationship purpose, and vocational purpose. And we was talking about the book of Job. We was talking about, you know, the different things that Job, you know, had going on in his life as part of, you know, his purpose as far as what he was doing with his wealth and his children, relationship with God and things like that. But his purpose was more deep just the things that he owned. It was more about, God telling Satan, basically, have you seen my servant Job, or have you tried my servant Job? And, the devil was pretty much like, man, you got your hands over Job. You blessed everything that Job touched. You know what I'm saying? He's prospered. He's benefited from you being involved. So take your hands off him, and I guarantee you, take that hedge of protection off of him, and I guarantee you he'll curse you. When things start going bad for Job, he lost it all, and he just lost it all, just like that. The winking of an eye was gone. So when Job got down to the point where he lost his children, he lost all his wealth, he lost everything. He had bulls all over his skin, he had this and that, and then he was just like, he cursed the day he was born. So his wife was like, you should curse God and die. And he said, foolish woman, you know what I'm saying? So then it was more, his purpose was more to, even his friends came and basically was like, Job, what did you do? What basically, chastising Job about, pretty much, his whole, what I want to say, like, everything that happened to him, the friends came and was basically chastising Job, like, you did this, you did that. It's something you done. Not realizing God brought them into the picture for their purpose, was to basically, chastise Job for whatever he's going through. But in the end, God was like, if y'all was real true friends to him, y'all would help him, y'all would pray with him, y'all would pray for him. So God made each one of his friends go home and bring him back something that they own to basically satisfy him. And then eventually Job got everything back. He got double fold, double what he had. Like God said, I blessed you in the beginning, but I'm going to bless you more in the second half than I did in the first. And then Job got his kids back. Job got a new wife. Job, got all his wealth back. And that basically was his purpose. But not only to prove to the devil that Job was a good and faithful servant, that, he got blessed because he was diligent and patient. And then, Joseph and the colorful coat and the brothers and his dad, and how he had to dream about his brothers would, bow to him one day. And it wasn't nothing malicious, it was just a dream he had. But the brothers was jealous, and they ended up, he went to go check on them while they was out in the field working, because Joseph and Benjamin didn't have to work, because it was Rachel and Leah was the mothers, and Isaiah was the father. And it was crazy because he was in love with Rachel, and he wanted, but he had went to get Rachel's hand in marriage from her father. So he said, you worked for me 7 years, I'll give you the hand of my daughter. So he did the 7 years of indentured servant, and then when the 7 years was up, he gave him Leah instead of Rachel. So then he had to work a whole another 7. So he did 14 years just to get the woman that he loved. But he had children with his first wife, the sister. And then he ended up having Benjamin and Joseph. So he was in love with Rachel. So he doted on his younger kids. And sometimes as parents, we have our picks and our likes sometimes. I always say I love all my kids equally, you know what I'm saying? Because each one of them have their own unique special thing that I love about them. So eventually he ends up getting attacked by his brothers. They ripped the jacket up, they threw it, because Daddy got him a nice colorful jacket. That was to identify his love for his son, but they ended up stripping him of it. Good morning. And ended up stripping him of his jacket. They threw him in a pit. A circus, caravan came along. They threw him and they sold him into slavery. He ended up being a slave. He ended up going to Potiphar. Potiphar had him, helping around the spot. Potiphar's wife tried to make a move on Joseph. Joseph, backed off. Some men would have probably knocked his wife down, but he said, no, I couldn't do that because this is my master. So she lied, made up a story on him. He gets arrested. He gets put in prison. He meets the baker and the I forgot the other dude. The baker and the servant. And so one get killed, the other one go back. He say, man, remember me, Pharaoh, having these dreams. And he ended up basically, getting remembered later on. Pharaoh bring him in. He tell Pharaoh the dream about the famine. 7 years of good and the 7 years of bad. So stock up for the 7. And his purpose was basically to save the world, because he had people coming all over to Egypt to basically, survive. And his brothers ended up having to do it. He realized it was them. He continued to stay in his character as second in command, and then eventually they found out who he really was, and they ended up bowing down to him because they thought, they was trying to harm. He was trying to harm them because he could have did this and did that. But his purpose was to save the world. His purpose was to help Pharaoh, but then his purpose was to save his family as well. And then they ended up bowing down to him. But his main purpose was, when it was all said and done and his father passed away, his brothers thought Joseph was going to turn around and seek revenge. But he actually didn't. You know what I'm saying? He was hurt that they talked with their father thinking that Joseph was going to turn around and, do something to him. But the moral of this lesson is your purpose. Know your purpose, find your purpose, pray and ask God for your purpose. My purpose is to do this podcast. My purpose is to do my side hustle. My purpose is to have this over-the-road expediting situation. My purpose is to get back in the fold and to get back and doing what I need to do as far as my family, my children, my loved ones, my future wife, all those things that come into the plate and into the fold. So, Lord's will, all these things will be accomplished. But like I say, this is another episode of Hood Tales with ConeHead. Know your purpose. Believe in God to do anything that you ask him to do. And so, like I say, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Hood Tales with ConeHead. Spreaker.com. Look up Hood Tales with ConeHead podcast. And, we're going to have more shit coming for you. In the end, it's all good. But if I rock with you, you rock with me. And if I don't, man, you know what it is. I'm out.
Long way. Trauma.
Talk to him. It's 4 in the morning, this girl wanna smash.
And like that.
But I cannot do it, I'm tryna get cash. They calling my phone, they offering deals. A lot of you niggas don't know how I feel. That pressure, nigga catch her. Whole G's, they calling me next. No flex, but a young nigga flex. Been through the shit, young nigga patched up. I ain't even try to talk to them niggas, but them niggas try to talk big figures. Them niggas got backs on the wall. My niggas got packs in the wall. We finally moving, we all on the road. So where was y'all niggas when they called me cold? I've been wanting this shit since 10 years old. I'ma be after this shit till I'm dead and gone. I've been chasing this dream so long. Told myself that I gotta stay strong. I've been chasing this dream so long. Lord help me, I know that I gotta stay strong. I've been chasing this dream so long.